Mayor, thank you for this opportunity. I just wanted to briefly talk about the mayor's initiatives, and just to review, the mayor has 4 solutions teams. He has a downtown solutions team, he has a transit solutions team, he has a park solutions team, and then also the streetscape solutions team. Now, all but the downtown solution teams, we expect to report by the end of the month several recommendations for the mayor, so there'll be more information coming on that. But I wanted to talk specifically about the downtown solutions team today, and it's really exciting for us because I just really feel like, and when we meet with our group, that we're just on the cusp of greatness in our downtown, in a true renaissance, and that's really been the mayor's vision. And as time goes by, it's not a problem that can be solved or fixed in the short term, but it's going to be a long term and ongoing. But I just wanted to briefly hit on a couple of things that we're working on. But what I don't want to be left out is that there's this overarching vision about our downtown renaissance, which is so important to us. The feedback we've gotten from the retailers downtown is that they need help, and the city, we need to do what we can as a government to help them with the things that we can help with. And it's really about creating an environment where investors are now going to be willing to invest their money. We talk about getting government out of the way, and we mean that in the best of senses, where we streamline our processes and that we make government easier to work with, and that's in line with what the mayor has talked about in terms of making Colorado Springs the business-friendly place that we want it to be. Now, we've had a lot of questions on, well, why downtown and not No Man's Land or South Academy? We're working on all of those areas, but we've got to start somewhere, and we need to have some successes. And what we hope from the media eventually is that you're going to get on board. We don't expect at the front that we expect that you would be a little bit cynical about some of the things we're doing, but that we're going to start having successes and that you'll have plenty to report on it in those terms. But several areas that we're focusing on in the downtown solution team, and some of these are subgroups of the team, and then Chuck, will invite Chuck up here to speak. But we talked about homelessness, and we want to be able to get all of the people that are involved, the human services providers that are involved, and have one discussion. So we've actually asked Bob Holmes to come on board and to help us with that discussion. So we're looking forward to that. Security downtown is a huge issue, as you know. We're going to talk later at council today at a hearing about cameras in the downtown area, and then also police coverage. But it's been a huge topic of discussion for the downtown solution team, is that we want to create an environment where people feel safe, where the shop owners can prosper, and then we overall benefit overall. We're talking about security in our parks downtown, Acacia Park, Pioneer Park, Antler Park, and then even America the Beautiful Park. Related to that is also the kind of events that we hold in those parks, and that we minimize the impact on the downtown retailers when we do have those events. We've also talked about the Fountain Monument Creek revitalization, if you will, in terms of the GoCo grant, really turning the creek into an amenity where people can congregate and celebrate. The parking enterprise, which is owned and operated by the government, plays a role in that. Talk about trying to attract major anchors into the downtown area, and the mayor and Bob Cope and I, we're working on that along with the downtown solution team. I spoke about the special events and having the right kind of events, and really getting our arms around the kinds of events we have in the community and those that are held in the downtown area, and then see what gaps we have in that calendar so we can go out and seek other events to fill in those gaps. We talked about parks. Transportation is huge. Transportation leads to economic vitality. So we have I-25 and Highway 24 in our back, in our downtown, that major confluence of those two major roadways, and we're the back door to the ski industry. So it's important to us that we continue to talk about how we accomplish those improvements in that area. But at this time, I want to invite Mr. Chuck Murphy up, Murphy Constructors. He's been the lead of our downtown solutions team. He's been a longtime resident of Colorado, and native, born and raised, we share that, and I just invite Chuck to make comments, and then I'd be glad to take some questions.